So Magic Johnson did a CBS Morning interview yesterday, and he's basically the NBA's ambassador for the vaccine, I guess. And he was basically saying that players should take the vaccine, and they should encourage other people, the public, to take the vaccine because they have a huge following and a lot of people look up to them and stuff like that. The league doesn't have a vaccine mandate, but they respect local mandates, meaning there's some cities that mandate teams to be vaccinated. So in Kyrie Irving's case, in New York, he can't play in New York because he's not vaccinated. And I think there's a couple other cities that's like that too. About 96% of the league is vaccinated. The NBA, 96% of the league is vaccinated. And even the commissioner did an interview also where he was basically saying the same thing Magic was saying, trying to encourage the general public and his players to take the vaccine. But 96% of the league is vaccinated, like I said, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's huge. That's a big deal, and that should be the big story around the league instead of Kyrie, right? Now, in that interview also, Magic said that he would never do that to his teammates. And that's a good point, because in Kyrie's case, he helped recruited those two guys to get there, Kevin Durant and James Harden. And then now he's like, you know what, I ain't doing it because it's my body. It's my choice. I'm just not doing it. And you can never be mad at somebody for doing that. You know, it's his body, his choice. He chose not to get it because the vaccine was rushed. You really don't know what's going into your bodies and stuff like that. But some people are saying, like for instance, Plies, he said, people say the NBA let Magic play with HIV. You can't contract HIV from shaking hands, hugging, coughing, running up and down the court. COVID, you can. It's a good point. I ain't gonna lie. That's a great point. Some people also were saying that in response to that statement, they were saying, well, you know, NBA players, they get cuts and they bleed and stuff like that. You know, it's a contact sport. So, you know, of course, people are going to get cut and stuff like that. Well, I know when I'm watching games, I see players get cuts and they bleed and stuff. Immediately after they recognize it, they usually pull the players. They'll stop the game and they'll pull that player out to take care of that. But that's a great point. That's a great point. You're running up and down, you're hugging, you're coughing around these guys, your teammates and stuff like that. You could catch it, or you could give it to them. And the thing with the vaccine too, it's not like, you know, you could be vaccinated and still catch it. So here's my takeaway: leave Kyrie Irving alone, man. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own views, and it's his body. Like he said, everybody, you know, you only get one body. And if he decides not to take it, leave that man alone. He knows the consequences that comes with it. The team is moving forward without him. I'm all for like doing what's best for you. And you shouldn't be forcing, you know, you shouldn't be forcing just because you believe in the vaccine or you don't believe in the vaccine. You shouldn't be forcing it on people. I believe in just educating people and let people make their own decision. Because at the end of the day, it's their bodies. It's not yours. Everybody is responsible for their body. And plus, you know, the vaccine is not 100% immunity. You could still catch it. But anyway, that's my take. Peace.